My inner monologue.
I don't think I have one.
What? That would explain a lot.
Yeah. No, like everybody's like, do you talk to yourself? I'm like, I don't even know what I sound like half the time. Like I don't.
Well, you don't know what you sound like until you listen to yourself.
Yeah, and that
but
bugs
I'm
me.
talking like in your head.
Yeah, no, like I.
It says nothing going on up there.
Yeah. What do you do?
I don't know. Like what do you mean?
What's like it?
Like like I just said, Alex is a bitch in my head. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like I heard myself say it in my head.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I think about things, but is that considered a monologue? Like if I do this, this is what's gonna happen. Like, is that considered a monologue?
I don't know. I don't understand this. I can't fathom not having. Is it an inner monologue or inner dialogue? Inner monologue, because it's just you, right?
Right.
Yeah, dialogue would.
Then you'd have another problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't fathom not, so I don't understand. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't think.
It would explain some things though.
Are you a serial killer?
You won't know till you know.
That's true. Or till you don't know because you're dead because Shaman killed you.
Would I know you killed me when you killed me?
Yeah, I'd do it so you look at me in the eyes.
Jesus Christ.
What a weird thing to say.
Well, I ain't gonna backstab him.
So uncomfortable. Golly.
I ain't gonna backstab him.
But when people say backstabber, they don't literally mean
Exactly.
stabbing people in the
I
back.
know that, but you know that's where it comes from.
I mean, I guess. That's wild. All right.
Dang.
Well, we're on a list now.
Shaman wants to see the soul leave my body.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, eyes are the window of the soul. So
Another creepy
I
thing
don't
to say.
like that.
It's another weird thing to say.
God.
I really want to ask you if you've ever killed animals, but I don't want to ask you that. Like,
He's thinking about
on purpose or by accident?
see,
it. On purpose.
Then no.
how was the accident? Did you drown a puppy?
No. Okay, so I didn't know birds couldn't be enclosed all that well.
I mean, they can. You can put them in cages.
Like cages, yes. But I'm talking about like in a. I put a bird in like a suitcase.
Okay.
And it died.
For how long?
I don't know. I forget. But it died.
There's so many things to unpack here.
I was like 4.
How the fuck did you catch a bird?
Well, we had a bird in a cage. I took it out the cage,
Oh.
threw it in the suitcase. Was like, oh, I'll be safe in here. It was not.
I thought he Lenny'd it. Pretty bird.
That's such an interesting story.
I wouldn't tell people that story, but
Did you forget about the bird?
you were a child, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I was like 4.
Oh, okay, that's a little better.
Yeah, I was like, it'll be safe in here because a cat was after it. And so I was like,
living in a cartoon.
Yeah.
exactly. Like, no, it'll be safe in the suitcase where it can't escape and nothing can get in it, including air.
That's crazy.
Suffocated a bird. Our pets.
Is that accident? On accident?
Yeah.
That's
Negligence.
negligent.
Yeah.
All right.
And he says he's 4. That means he was really 8.
No.
Look at. All right.
Welcome to the Extra Medium Show.
And welcome back to episode 101 of the Extra Medium Show. I am Corey.
I'm Alex.
Shaman.
And we're back from a trip. Our last episode was talking about going on a trip, and we're back. We went to Chicago,
Mm.
and then drove up to Milwaukee.
Mm.
Tornado warning, no big deal.
That's
I
very
feel like
true.
they had it worse here.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah. Well, I was a little worried for a little bit. I tried to put on a brave face for the troops.
We were fine. I knew we were fine.
I don't think you did.
I did.
But all of our first time to Chicago. What do you think?
I like Chicago a lot. It's what were you about to say?
It's a lot of walking.
Well, yeah, but you don't have to walk if you don't want to.
Yeah, but then it's so expensive.
Well, then walk.
Yeah.
Right.
But no, I agree. It seemed pretty flat. Here's my thing with Chicago. New York City is great in its own right, but Chicago is large and city feeling like New York City, but more spacious.
Yeah.
You're not right on top of each other.
Yeah.
So it's almost a little bit more relaxed. You don't have the hustle and bustle as much.
Yeah.
I understand that because, like, in Chicago, we would stand on the corner, wait for the cross light.
Yeah.
It would just be our group.
Yeah.
New York, there'd be 20 people on that same corner.
New York seems faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
driving wasn't that bad.
No.
Like, it wasn't great, but
No,
everybody, a lot of horns, but
A lot of horns, a lot
Love the
of
horns.
police sirens.
yeah, but that's any. Look at it. We sound like some bumpkins. But no, it was a good time. It was cool. Just from this is a movie podcast. From a pop culture standpoint, to see where things were
I
filmed.
mean, I would say in movies they do it justice in most movies. I don't think it wasn't the same feel as like the movies was. Like how Alex said that it's like the big city feel, but at the same time it's not as hectic.
Yeah, the people were very Midwest too,
Yeah.
like in the city.
Yeah.
Um,
You heard were you the one who heard I'm walking here?
yeah, a guy bumped into me, and
Yeah.
no, he bumped into me actually, but he gave me hey, I'm walking here, and I was like, you're awesome. I can't even be mad at you, dude. Like,
That was at the Cubs game, which
Yeah.
was one of the coldest I've ever been in my life.
really?
Dude. it was
We were
so cold.
underdressed
We were extremely underdressed.
because in the sun it was warm, but then
Yeah, on the ground floor, not that bad.
Wrigley kind of felt like a movie.
I liked Wrigley a lot.
It had a good vibe.
Liked it a lot. Feels super old school.
Yeah, it was so
Great.
small compared to the other.
Yeah. Like it's fucking baseball though. That place is baseball.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It was fun. It was really good.
it was small.
Yep.
Like we had one of the worst seats.
People were
yet
smaller.
It was still good seats.
People were smaller 100 years ago, for sure.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
it's when I stood up from my seat, my head almost hit the ceiling. Like
Yeah. Yeah. But it's cool.
yeah, obstructed views.
I would move to Chicago. I would live there. Especially in the city.
You're an apartment dweller, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do it.
I don't know if I could give up my yard.
I
To
mean,
each
I
other.
would like a balcony, but
I could see it though.
I don't know if I could do it.
yeah.
Too much walking.
Too much walking. I hate driving in cities.
So it's too much walking and too much driving.
Yeah,
What you about to do then?
exactly.
Scooter?
Well, I don't want to say too much driving. It's too many drivers.
I didn't feel driving was that bad.
Like I drove in New Jersey, hated it. That's why I don't drive in Cleveland or
Cleveland is nothing compared to that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But still, I don't like driving in the cities. So
Big city lover.
somebody honks at me, it's over.
What does that mean?
Raw.
Pulls out the
Instant
gap.
attitude.
That's how you get murdered.
Yep. And that's why I don't.
That's crazy.
I almost flipped off a guy when we were getting into Chicago. Then we drove by him and
Yeah, you don't flip people off from somebody else's car.
absolutely. Shaman does it all the goddamn time.
You will get out of my car. You're not getting me killed. I gotta drive around in this fucking thing.
They take down your license
Yeah,
plate.
no
like,
shit.
I'm gonna
Follow
get
me
him.
home. Some shit. I don't know. Yeah, unless the driver gives you explicit permission
Right.
to like, hey, flip that guy off. He deserves it. I think I did flip somebody off while I was driving you though. I don't remember
Yeah?
where, but I remember doing it.
Good for you.
You were in the car. and I commented on it, but I don't remember what the situation was. Cool story.
Oof.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Alright.
What did you think of Milwaukee?
I liked Milwaukee better than I did Chicago.
I disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Less people, better atmosphere.
I disagree.
Yeah, I do too. That's
It
the
was-
thing.
Respectfully.
It wasn't like too crazy, even with the convention going on.
Milwaukee seemed like Cleveland.
But kind of not as nice.
Yeah.
Like I think Cleveland's nicer.
Like the area
Really?
where our hotel
Yeah.
was nice. That was, a pleasant area. But as a whole,
Yeah,
I could see no difference between that and Columbus.
Columbus is nicer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think. Not to disparage the great people of
If you're in Milwaukee
or
right now,
Wisconsin.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
another reason why I didn't like Chicago, there was a smell to me. I don't know.
Deep dish pizza.
I don't think I remember a smell.
Every once in a while, you get like a sewer smell or something like, but I don't think.
I love the architecture
Anytime-
in Chicago.
Anytime there's a large amount of people in one area, you're gonna get.
I think that might have been it. Like you walk past, a busy street and you'd get it.
Yeah.
So that might have been it.
We went to the Art Institute of Chicago.
hmm
That was cool.
A lot of wieners in there.
A lot of wieners.
Yeah.
More than they warn you about.
I don't think they warn you at all.
I don't think you... Yeah.
Yeah, I like the art museum only because they had free candy on that one.
Yeah, it was so weird, dude.
I didn't see that.
He comes up to me and he's like, go grab a piece of candy. They're giving it away. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, one of the art displays has candy on it. You can have it. Security guard said so. It's just
What kind of candy?
It was just like generic,
like a hard candy.
yeah.
I'm good.
It was pretty good. Mine was cotton candy.
I'm good.
But yeah, it was pretty good. It was like unlimited amount of candy donated by so and so, whatever, to be displayed and whatever. It's pretty cool.
I don't understand, but I
I
didn't understand.
I
a
didn't
lot.
understand how a lot of that was art. To be honest,
Oh.
Don't get into this.
it was like one was just a white canvas with a board around it, and it was named something stupid. I'm like, how the like this?
Because it made somebody feel some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid.
To you.
I agree.
With who?
You.
Huh.
Like some of it is kind. I understand what you're saying because some of it does not make sense. But Corey's right. At some point, someone was like, "Holy shit!"
Or somebody was like, I'm gonna waste $20,000 on this to get a tax break, and
I don't know
bam,
if
it's
that's how
art.
that- I don't know if that's how that works, but
I don't know.
It is. But yeah,
deep dish pizza.
Tried to.
Yes, no.
I'll
me-
admit it was fantastic,
Oh, but
Yeah.
but it's not a pizza. It's a lasagna.
no, the fuck it's not.
See, I used to say that, but it's not.
Bro,
It's
it was
fucking
not a pizza.
It's fucking pizza.
Why
it was
is
not
it?
a pizza
Why?
because it was lasagna.
No. Do you know
There's
what?
no noodle.
Okay,
That's lasagna.
it's cake bread. It's the same
What?
ingredients.
That's not the good argument. It's different ingredients.
If anything, deep dish pizza is a
It's
pie.
Deep dish pizza has different ingredients than lasagna.
it's dough.
It's not the same. It's not the same thing.
So
it's
is a
crust.
regular pizza lasagna?
Yeah, in a form,
Oh.
but it's cooked differently. That's not cooked differently.
Yeah, it is.
It's baked. Why do you think it took 45 minutes?
How do you think your pizza gets
Why
made?
are you getting so mad?
How do you think pizza gets made?
Bro, it goes through, it fucking gets crisp.
In what?
An oven. It
On
doesn't bake for 45
What
fucking
the fuck
minutes.
do you think ovens do?
It doesn't
They
bake for 45
Ovens
minutes.
bake shit. It has to bake for that long because it's thick, and they turn it on lower heat and bake it so it doesn't burn.
It's getting baked longer because it's thicker and it has more fucking ingredients, like a lasagna.
That's the only similarity it has. Is they're both thick, and they like. No, you're wrong.
How am I wrong? Tell me how I'm wrong.
Because it's not the same thing.
How?
One has
How?
noodles and
How?
one has noodles and one doesn't.
Okay, brownies and fucking cookie the same thing?
No.
They're exactly how?
Because they're different.
How? They're the same ingredients.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
I don't know what you're arguing right now.
Bro, it's the exact same ingredients.
You're saying a brownie and a cookie are the same thing?
Yes. If you go, dude, they're the same fucking ingredients.
It's not the same thing. The one's called a brownie and one's called a cookie.
Okay.
For a reason.
You can call a deep dish pizza the same thing, but it's still the same as a lasagna.
I don't know. Al?
I'm not getting into this.
Get into
this
it. What do
is
you
very
mean?
passionate, and I don't understand why.
Neither do I, but
I mean, it was good, but it was a lasagna.
there was no ricotta cheese. There's no that's lasagna fat stuff. Like mozzarella and pizza sauce. Pizza sauce isn't even necessarily the same thing as spaghetti sauce that goes in lasagna. They're both from tomatoes, but that's not. You don't put ketchup on your fucking pizza. They're both from tomatoes. Like, it's different shit. It's the same
I'm
ingredients.
pretty sure there was ricotta cheese on the pizza.
I don't think so. It's mozzarella.
There was more than one kind of cheese on that pizza.
I don't even know what we're arguing about anymore.
I don't know.
I'll admit,
just started
it was
getting yelled at.
fantastic. It was fantastic.
So I felt the need. I don't even care, but I felt the need to defend myself for some reason. Like,
Agree to disagree. How about that?
that's fine.
I'll admit, it was fantastic. It was even good cold.
Anywho, we had hot dogs too. What's the place called that we went to?
Portillo's.
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 Off of recommendations.
Yeah.
Wait. Well, let's go back to deep dish pizza. Hold on.
All right.
We didn't get your opinion.
I loved
Better
it.
New York.
I've always said I'm a New York guy, but that particular deep dish pizza, I would say probably yes.
More than a New York slice of
A good folded
I think
slice.
of New York. I like Detroit style.
I don't like
which is
Detroit.
kind of a new thing, and Ohio Valley style. Y'all
Detroit
know.
style, that's the square kind of.
and the
Okay.
cheese
Crispy-
isn't
kinda
all the way
crispy
to the
edge.
edge.
Yeah. What you know about Ohio Valley style?
I don't know what that is.
So, it's square pieces,
Yeah.
big pepperonis,
Okay.
and then once the pizza comes out, they take cold cheese and put it on the top of the pizza.
I've heard of a place that does that around here.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Never even heard of that, but that sounds decent.
It is because it like half melts. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The top, the bottom cheese is completely melted, and then they put extra cheese on top, but it's like half melted. It's the best.
Mm.
It's really good.
Mm.
Next time we go down to my old land, we'll get some.
Back in the holler.
Yeah, I don't like the smell of it though, but
Your
Of the
town?
pizza or your
of
town?
the pizza and
Oh,
the
so-
town for the most part. It depends where you go. Cows.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm glad we were thinking the same thing. Like,
Yeah, but I think I'm New York over Chicago. I liked
I
it.
don't know.
I liked it, but
In the moment, I would have said Chicago, but I'm sure if I'm in New York and I have a New York slice, I'll say New York.
so
So,
wishy-washy.
I
Take
know.
a stand, man.
No, it's hard, brother.
You got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything.
Shut the fuck up.
It's an old country song.
yeah, I'm with Corey. New York still.
Well, look at us agreeing.
Look at that. Who would have thought? All right.
Wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You seemed like you're gonna stop me.
I was gonna talk about Home Alone house.
Oh no, we're not even there yet.
Okay.
Hot dogs.
Okay. Stay on food. My bad. It's brain.
What'd you guys think of them?
I'm not a Chicago dog.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a hot dog. It was good,
Yeah.
but like, I don't get
All
it.
that extra stuff. Eh.
No, not even that. Like, that's fine. The extra, like, but like,
It was a hot dog.
the hot dog itself wasn't better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
Yeah. A hot dog's a hot dog.
I kind of agree.
You know. I mean, there's different tiers, obviously, but
Yeah, I thought this was going to be like a fantastic,
can
Whatever.
you really do up a hot dog though?
Yeah.
Can
Well, it's the difference between a hot dog and a frankfurter?
I think so. Natural casing.
Is that what really?
Could be.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Could be. You don't even know. You're just saying.
It seems like a good guess.
Okay. Well, I don't know, but
Right?
don't get what it's about. It was good. It was fine. It was $5, and it was.
Wow,
not that
everything
much
was so
good.
expensive there.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that crazy.
A Gatorade was $6, and not even the big Gatorade.
Where at?
I went to. Okay, that was in Milwaukee. Okay,
At
the convention.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
But even like the Gatorade at the
hotel.
no, the one we stopped at in Chicago
Oh yeah, we stopped.
was still like $5.50.
Huh.
I was like, holy shit! Like, damn! Like here,
Inflation.
it's 2 for $5.
Yeah,
Well, two for $5.50, but I was like, fuck, nickel and diamond me.
nickel and dime. That's why you walk.
You guys walked out on the sky deck.
Oh yeah, the Willis Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty scary, but
Yeah. I didn't. I'll fully admit I didn't.
I didn't either, but
I try and do things that scare me, man. Like
I took a step out.
I
I'll
would
say that.
1 foot.
1 foot, yes, 1 foot. Put weight on it. I was like, nah, I'm good.
I would have regretted not doing it, so I had to do it.
I
Get
don't
my
regret
picture.
it. Right now, at this point in my life, I'm fine.
Really,
Yeah.
it was cool. It was
We'll see in like
oddly
5 years.
freeing. You know what I mean? To just step out there and it's out of your hands.
Would you parasail?
My wife wants to. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't like
See,
the
I
ocean.
would be more comfortable with that than the glass thing.
Well,
Does he have a
yeah.
parachute?
And
Yeah.
if you fall, you might not die.
Exactly.
If you fall from that tower,
You're dead. Like, there's not even a chance.
yeah, you are liquid.
I mean, there's always a chance.
no, there is
Nah.
not a
I
chance.
mean, people
Nah.
die, hit the ground
That
from
is straight
sky.
concrete under there.
True.
Yeah. If
True.
a cow pasture.
You're 110 stories or
You just,
some
you
shit.
just don't tense up.
You'd have a heart attack on the way down.
Well, you were freaking out in the elevator, which
The elevator was scary.
It moved.
Yeah, it moved from side to side, and just the knowing that you're being suspended like that. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't like that. The elevator
And they
freaked me out
shoved so
worse.
many people in there too. I was
Yeah,
just
as
like,
many
"Bruh."
people as we could fit. Yeah, no problem.
Like everybody looking around, like she's like, "Oh, you guys can fit. You guys can fit," and everybody's like, "No, they
Yeah,
can't.
right.
Somehow we fit."
Yeah, I didn't like that. That guy that rode there's a guy's job is to ride the elevator up and down all day. No. His
Imagine-
increase of
Imagine getting stuck in there.
his chance of dying has to be greater than ours,
Oh yeah,
like
Yeah.
statistically speaking,
yeah.
Yeah.
Increase the odds.
by a lot.
I ride an elevator every day, but not all day.
How high?
8 stories.
Okay, you
3
die.
for me, so I'm not dead.
I take the stairs.
Well,
Just
One-
one flight.
one day our elevator was out, so we had to take the stairs.
Yeah.
I almost quit my goddamn job.
I knew where you were going.
By the sixth floor, I was
I'm like,
I
I'm
was
working from
not
home.
happy.
I'd have been like, I'm working from home. This is.
And then I got up there. They were like, "Why didn't you take the freight elevator?"
I'd throw a fit.
You would throw a fit because.
I'd be like, that was much needed information.
All right, Home Alone house now. We got-
Yeah. Saw the McAllisters.
Well, we did. You didn't see it. I mean,
Well-
you saw it, but you didn't get your picture
I have a picture of me in there.
in front of the McAllister house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't
took
think
it.
you. I didn't think you did.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I didn't think you
I'm
came
a
and got
picture
your
taker
picture.
of the group.
Yeah.
All right, my bad.
Yeah.
It was kind of underwhelming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. I don't think if it's me or if I'm just remembering incorrectly, but didn't they have like a pull around driveway or something? Because the airport shuttle kept hitting that thing, like the statue they have.
I don't think they had a full. Maybe though, a roundabout driveway.
Yeah. Like they had the regular driveway,
Yeah.
but then they had the
Well,
carport. I think it's called.
If you notice, all the neighbors' houses are different too.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So-
what somebody asked me at work. They were like, what about the old guy across the street, his house? And I was like, I didn't even look.
Yeah,
Like,
I think they were different.
Well,
I don't know.
they were different because one, the street was a lot smaller,
yeah, yeah,
and then
that is true.
I did like even our friend Jay. He made the jokes like, "Oh, that's the church that he goes to in the movie." And to be honest, it kind of looked like the church in the movie.
He goes to church in the second one.
No, it's in the
First one because that's where he meets
sits
the
with the old
shoveling guy.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
that does kind of look like it. Like we made that joke, but that's like the only thing that even looked remotely close to the same.
Yeah, the house looks smaller too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Somebody lived there.
Oh yeah. And,
Why would you live there?
Yeah,
Well, they had that thing completely locked down.
Yeah, but
We're definitely on somebody's Ring doorbell.
yeah,
Yeah.
the neighbor's house was for sale. I meant to look it up.
would you buy that house?
No.
No.
I'd be so annoyed. Or I would, and I would like sell stuff, like T-shirts.
Oh yeah. I visited the Home Alone house kind
Yeah.
of deal.
Not
Yeah.
a bad idea.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm about to put a bid on right now. Put a bid in for it. It'd be a long-term plan. $10.
Yeah.
$10 a pop to make back my 1.5 million.
Yeah,
house
but you
cost.
think like we weren't the only people there. There was another 2 groups, I think. So
Yeah.
you think they're
And it was about to storm. Like
yeah, exactly. You think they probably have a lot of
summer day in July. You're probably
yeah.
getting 50 cars through there.
yep.
When we were going there, we drove by all those college campuses,
Yeah.
and we were carpooling, and we had walkie-talkies.
Which, by the way, if you're going on a car trip
Oh,
with another
it helped
with
so
another car, get walkie-talkies. It's so much better. You don't have to call and
Yeah.
text, rely on that.
much. Yep.
It's a
Yeah.
whole deal. No, you just get on. Hey, we're taking
And
this exit over here.
I can say this. It put a smile on Alex's face. I could tell
Yeah.
that from the beginning.
It put a smile on Jay's face.
Yeah, yeah. I was pretending to be an undercover cop when we were going around the college campuses.
I was telling him to pull up to somebody and be like, we got him red shirt, blue pants. Well, he didn't do that, but yeah, it was funny.
I could be an undercover.
Northwestern.
To be honest, I did the same thing, but like we'd be driving on the freeway along like a semi truck, like I'm in Fast and the Furious.
Not surprised.
All
It
right.
was funny. I thought it was funny.
So then the whole main reason for the trip was
Yeah, well, originally it started out as a guy's trip,
yeah,
and then the wives got involved, and which was fine because we ended up going to Chicago and doing all that fun stuff. But we went to Milwaukee,
right,
Wisconsin,
right.
and went to the Midwest Gaming Classic,
Mm-hmm.
which we didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah,
be
never
honest,
been
like,
there.
no.
Never been to any convention like that before.
Yeah, we've been to Comic-Con, and that's
A small one.
A small
Yeah.
one, yeah, completely different.
I didn't go because I had the vid, but
Mm.
I'd seen pictures and stuff of this. It met my expectations and more. I
Yeah.
thought.
Well, even people, because I did look like yesterday on like TikTok and stuff, and I looked up Midwest Classic, and people were saying it was so much better this year than previous years. It was so much bigger, so obviously it's growing even more. So it was huge.
yeah,
I
it
was
was pretty
not
sick.
I was not expecting that much stuff.
The giant space is basically like a flea market.
Yeah, but just all video games.
Yeah, really cool. We all got something out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I bought like 5 games.
Yeah,
4 or 5 games.
yeah, I think we did.
And they
too.
all worked.
Yeah. They had a room where there were a whole bunch of arcade machines set up where you could play for free.
Oh yeah.
That was really
a lot
cool.
of pinball.
Yeah.
Really, a lot of pinball. There was
Not
a
even
whole
arcade and pinball. They had
Like consoles,
consoles,
games,
PCs, literally anything
Yeah.
you wanted to play, you could have found there and played.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was
virtual
crazy.
reality stuff. Yep.
Yeah. It was really cool.
I played a Virtual Boy, which I thought was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's like Nintendo's VR before.
Way back when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of made me
Um,
nauseous, but it was okay.
There was a room where you could rent a board game. They had tables in there. You could play board games with friends. We played a game.
You played a game.
My wife and I did.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun. It was a vibe.
You plan on buying that game?
I'm gonna buy that game and I'm gonna learn how to play it. I did learn on the trip how to fucking play euchre finally.
Yeah, by not playing.
By
Well,
not
I'll be
playing.
honest. Yeah, I kind of learned just by watching you guys explain it, and I was like, Jay,
Yeah.
play that.
I mean, I'm sure the next time I pick up the cards, I'm going to be like
What?
utterly confused, but I think I have a good base.
My favorite part of the trip is when we sat down with somebody to actually teach us how to play D&D,
Yeah.
the tutorial.
Dungeons
Yeah.
and Dragons for layman's out there.
Yeah. He did a fantastic job.
Yeah, well, he said, sit down, it'll take 15 minutes. And an hour and 50 minutes later,
Yeah.
we're finishing up.
Well,
But
that's because we had a lot of questions.
We did.
And I feel like we were one of the only people that sat down.
yeah, I don't
Because
know.
as soon as we sat down, people were like around us watching and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I think he helped us and we kind of helped him a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah. It was
They
cool.
were very nice. That
Ah.
company was very
Everybody
very
there was very nice.
nice. Yeah.
What bothered me, I don't know if you guys noticed, I didn't see a single cop, not a single bag check, not a single metal
I
detector.
did see a couple cops, but again,
I saw a couple
real
people working, a couple old people checking wristbands.
no.
Yeah.
I saw two cops with body armor and
I didn't see a single one the whole time.
There was a couple on the first floor and then two on the second floor. I didn't see anybody on the third floor, which was weird because that's where all the money was being
Yeah,
What
but I
was on
guess
the
you have to
third
get
floor?
out.
the where they were selling all the games.
Oh, that was the third floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
First floor is where like the card
Yeah,
games
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Second was was on the
But yeah,
second
if you're into video games at all, I would suggest hitting up that or something like that.
there is one in Cleveland here in the fall.
Yeah,
Just shouting that out.
it was well worth it.
Definitely well worth
And they
it.
had like pseudo celebrities, I guess, but like the people from Mortal Kombat
Yeah.
were there.
They had a
Like
few
the
graphic
NBA
artists.
the NBA Jam guy, the voice of NBA Jam was there. He's on fire. That guy, he was there. That was cool.
They had
Um,
wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling.
Bro, the
This is
wrestling. I was
intense.
yeah. I was watching. I'm like, damn. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Bunch of nerds, but I mean, we fit in. It was fine.
it was great.
Yeah.
I'd do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
But,
That part of Milwaukee where the convention center is, I like that part. The rest of Milwaukee.
I mean, when I
Yeah.
said I like Milwaukee, I guess we didn't really walk around all that much
No.
to get the
Yeah.
full vibe. So I guess
hey, I'm
that
not
was-
hating your vibe.
went to a spy themed bar. That was
Mhm.
cool.
Yep. It was.
the one
Pretty
thing
cool.
I didn't like about either place is them not splitting the check.
Yeah, that you get that with large groups,
Like-
though. I understand. In large cities with large groups. that
Yeah,
happens.
I understood it, but at the same time,
It's
it's
a
like,
pain in the ass.
bro, like they're already paying a fee for it.
Well, what did you watch? Let's just move on. It's good. It was a good trip. We're gonna do it again. You can
Yes.
go to more baseball stadiums.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Go back to Chicago. Go to White Sox. All that.
Shaman.
I actually watched a foreign film. It's called
Your mind went where my mind went, didn't it?
Yeah.
The Gangster, the Cop, the Devil. Okay, so admit it's foreign. It's Japanese. So this mobster gangster
Gobster.
gets attacked, right? And they think it's the rival gangs or whatever. But then more like other killings and murders are getting more frequent.
Yeah.
Like what's going on? Then the gangster who got attacked meets this little girl. Whatever. Then she ends up getting killed by the same person, and all hell breaks loose.
Shaman spoils every single
Bro,
movie he talks
It's
about.
in the freaking. That's in the like trailer.
Okay.
So I'm not giving away too much. And then all hell breaks loose because he's the head the head gangster. He's like, go find this motherfucker. I want him now,
Jefe.
right?
Yakuza.
And then he's trying to find him. The cop's trying to find him because he doesn't want the gangsters to get a hold. He wants to due process kind of shit.
Yeah.
Right? He's like Captain America kind of deal. Like justice will be served kind of deal. The gangster's like, I want this motherfucker. So the cop finds him. By the way, this is all in the trailer, so I'm not spoiling too much. Cop finds him. He goes to jail. Right. The head gangster's like, fuck it, I'm gonna get him in jail. The head gangster goes to prison
Yeah.
just to find this motherfucker.
Yeah, let's go to prison.
Yeah. And even
Just
in
like
jail,
that.
he's the head gangster.
You ever seen that?
Oh yeah.
But it was a good movie.
It's in Jap. Is it dubbed or subtitles?
Subtitles.
They come here to read.
Yeah.
You never don't watch closed caption movies?
I do, but yeah.
Well, yeah, it was good.
I did.
The boss, the cop, and
The gangster, the cop, the devil.
Okay.
Not a very catchy title, but yeah.
They probably translate different. in
Oh yeah,
Japanese.
hands down.
I did something I do all the time. I restarted watching The Office.
Really?
Yeah.
For the 19th
From the
time.
beginning?
Yeah. It's
Are
it's
you,
it's
are
a
you watching it
process.
along with Jay?
Well, that kind of got
Our
me in
friend,
the
our
mood
friend
for-
Jay finally, shout out Jay, has finally decided to watch The Office.
Yeah. Someone on this podcast still hasn't been that brave.
Yeah. And it's so relatable. You work in an office.
Yeah, but I think that's the reason, because I work in the office. I don't want to watch a show about an office.
But it's relatable and it's funny.
I've seen a bit of it, a couple episodes, but you can't say that I've never seen it.
Yeah, but you don't have context.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, The Office. I don't need to.
Still watching Modern Family and it's great.
I see TikToks of Modern Family all the time.
It's so good.
It's really funny.
Yeah. You should give
Are
it a
you
shot.
pretty far in
I'm
the?
on like season 4.
I saw this one clip, and it was the older guy who's married to.
Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah. And
Ed O'Neill, right?
and then one of the gay guys.
Yeah.
They're in the locker room and they are changing and they
His
pull
son,
their
probably.
towels down and then they bump butts.
Oh, no, it was
yeah.
a heavyset dude. His
Yeah,
son-in-law.
son, yeah.
It was so funny. Man.
How awkward would that be?
Yeah, it's good. The whole show is great. I've been catching pieces. My wife's been watching Love Is Blind.
I saw the second season of that.
It's actually pretty terrible. I hate it. I hate it so much. I want to
I
like
don't
it.
even know the show you're talking
I
about.
like it.
Two people don't see each other and then they decide if I don't know. They talk to each other but they can't see each other. It's so stupid.
In the one season I watched, there's a wall. So you go on dates and you talk and you figure out if your soulmate's that way and not with just looks.
Wasn't there an MTV show that did that?
I don't know.
Freaking Carmen Electra or somebody was the host.
No idea.
Singled Out, I
I
think
don't
is what it's called.
Anywho, the season I watched, the guy was like, I like to go to concerts. And when I go to a concert, I like to put my girl on my shoulders.
Jenny McCarthy, not
Can
Carmen.
I put you on my shoulders? Like asking that girl.
Yeah,
Like,
I did see that. clip.
AKA, are you
fat? Yeah.
Could she fit in a rowboat?
Does she play softball? What position?
Catcher or Alfie? That's all from The Office, Shaman.
Yeah.
Anywho, thanks for rocking with us. Hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a little different than usual. We didn't really get into movies, just talked about ourselves, which sometimes we can think is more interesting than it actually is. But
It's all right.
anyway, follow us on the medias. Until next time.
Stay safe.